of the Biden administration are calling this latest move a bad joke. Vice President Harris is set to appear with former President Bill Clinton for an event that's focused on empowering women and girls around the world. Social media, unsurprisingly, is blowing up. Juanita Broderick, who claims that Bill Clinton raped her decades ago, tweeting, "I wonder if Howard University would like to include me in their Empowering Women event," with Bill Clinton to discuss this. And Jeffrey Epstein sexual assault accuser Virginia Giuffre tweets, "Wow, she's asking Clinton how to empower women? Wrong person. What she should be asking him is what the hell was Clinton doing on Epstein Island in private jets 27 times? Enough is enough." So here to debate this, we've got our power panel. Charlie Hurt, Washington Times opinion editor, and Leslie Marshall, syndicated radio host. Both are Fox News contributors. Leslie, I'm going to give you the first word here because these are your people. Meaning they're Democrats.
First of all, this is a joint or co-sponsored event by the Clinton Foundation, of which Bill Clinton is one of the heads, the chairs, and Howard University, of which Kamala Harris and Vice President Kamala Harris is an alumni. In addition, regardless of Kamala Harris not commenting thus far on Governor Cuomo and the allegations by those women, Kamala Harris was one of the first female senators to come out to say that Al Franken should resign. She said that she believed the women of Joe Biden's accusers. And in addition to that, she is the first female vice president of the United States of America.
Yeah, but so Leslie, sorry, I just want to say, we
it's
know
wrong
why
for the two of them to be there because they are
deal,
part
Leslie.
of the co-sponsorship that is running it.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just have to say, we know why the Clinton Foundation wanted the Vice President Harris to join the event. What we're trying to understand is why she decided this was a good idea.
Why did she decide this is a good idea? She's the first vice president of the United States that is a woman. Do you know how many young girls on social media were going crazy, especially girls who were African American, Southeast Asian, or a girl of color saying, "The vice president looks like me." It was all over the place, T-shirts, and they were dressing like her. You know, she is actually somebody to look up to. If you don't like her politics or you don't like the fact she hasn't yet said something about Governor Cuomo, it doesn't make her somebody that can't speak about, one, specifically how women have been affected and disaffected more so during this pandemic with the virus and economically, and the future for strength and empowerment of young girls. I think she actually is somebody and a role model to speak to.
She is. She's a tremendous role model for all kinds of women and for men. Charlie, but what we're trying to get to the bottom of here is why but this is an implicit endorsement of Bill Clinton as a women's rights advocate.
And this all reminds me of why I love Leslie, because Leslie, you refuse to lie about this and try to defend Bill Clinton on any of it, which I appreciate and salute you for. Yeah, this is the problem with the Democrat Party, though. When you divide everybody up by race and gender, and you pit everybody against one another, and of course they've sort of moved on from the old Democrat platform of separate but equal. Now they do separate but better. The reason we're segregating society is because we're going to offer you better things. The problem is they trot out somebody like Bill Clinton, who has a lifelong history of abusing women, using his position of power to assault women and abuse women. He molested an intern in the White House. It doesn't get more disgusting than that. And the problem is that when Democrats do that sort of thing, they sort of prove themselves that the whole thing is a big lie. It's all about political power. It has nothing to do with actually trying to solve problems or anything like that. And on its face, it's not only an abuse of power, it's a racist abuse of power. But Leslie, I do appreciate the fact that you squirmed all over the place and you stayed true to yourself and didn't.
It's the Clinton. Look, it's the Clinton Foundation. If it were the Marshall Foundation, I would be co-hosting and co-sponsoring and speaking at it. Come on.
Well, you would be great.
Bill Clinton.
Maybe you would be a better person to fit with Kamala Harris to talk about this issue as opposed to a man who's been accused by multiple women, not just of sexual harassment, sexual misconduct, but rape. Leslie?
Yeah, but Jillian, to that point, okay, because that's a very serious point. Former President Bill Clinton was impeached, and I must say, if somebody is sent to prison, if you will, for a crime, and then they've served their term and they come out, is there no forgiveness and an opportunity for an individual to have changed their ways or turned the corner? One. Two, with all due respect to Juanita Broaddrick, and I think that she and I actually follow each other on Facebook and Twitter, and I had apologized to her back in the day because I do believe women should be believed, but the authorities, law enforcement authorities, did not proceed with charges because they felt there was so much conflicting testimony being put forth.
All right, Leslie, Charlie.
But
we
there's
got
a huge
Charlie.
difference.